you never know, John. You and your profession just might recognise that we are a good side.
We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole wide world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the best team in the land. We got the best damn team in the land. We got the best team in the land. We got the whole world in our hands. There's Tony and Robbo and Martin O'Neill. There's Spider and Needham, they'll never yield. There's Archie, the Gamble, all over the field. We got the best team in the land. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole wide world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. There's Colin and Withy and Larry Lloyd too. McGovern and Bertie, they're pushing them through. And Peter, the keeper, with nothing to do. We've got the best team in the land. We're gonna win everything. So stand up and sing for Fluffy the King. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole wide world in our hands. We got
career mode. This is the next episode. This is actually the penultimate episode, because after this episode I'm going to play 12 games off camera, and then we're going to finish with the next episode with the running. So we're going to bring you 6 games, I think. Some shorter edits, some longer edits. So we're going to start with Huddersfield at home at the City Ground. We're starting the day in second place with 45 points. Then we got QPR, Middlesbrough, Swansea and Coventry and Fulham all to come. So it's a 6-game bumper episode for you today. Let's start off with the first of those 6 against Huddersfield Town at the City Ground. In the first half. Well, the ball to Welbeck. Lax out. Oh, he did well there, Lax out. That's a good effort and a good save by Schofield. Welbeck laying it into Lax out. Didn't have much in the way of options. Went for the shot, and Ryan Schofield making a really good save. Sanogo. Ward. Back to Sanogo. Started his career, of course, at Arsenal. So Yaya Sanogo won't go all the way here. Still Sanogo. Heighting. Sanogo on the 10. Good block. He'll get a second goal. Good save by Adrian. Good move from Huddersfield Town. Best we've seen of him so far as an attacking force. Sanogo had 2 bites at the cherry, and Adrian made the second save really count. Good piece of goalkeeping by the former West Ham goalkeeper. Sanogo. 3 minutes into the second half. Sanogo might go all the way here. Deflected, and it will be an Huddersfield corner. It's going to be a seesaw battle now. Forest chasing things at the top of the table. Huddersfield trying to get their own season up and running again. I think we'll go long with this corner. Headed out as only as far as Holmes. Holmes with the shot, deflected and over the top. Another Huddersfield corner. And in this opening period of this second half, it's Huddersfield that are actually turning up the pressure here. Took a big deflection of Laxalt, it's got to be said. So Aitin again with an opportunity now, with Huddersfield with another corner. Short to Holmes this time. Still Holmes. Deflected off Arter. Here's Ward. Still Ward. And still Ward. Deflection. And it will be a corner. Well, it's going to be nip and tuck now throughout this second half for Huddersfield. Just hits the defender and goes away for the corner. Hunting again to take this set play. And again he's gone short. And Gomez has run away with the ball now. Could be a break on here for Nottingham Forest. He's got Balotelli up ahead of him. If he plays the right pass, he might still go alone. He's played it in there to Balotelli. The chance may have gone. Balotelli's shot. Another Ryan Scofield's crossbar. Now Sir Alex Ferguson knows that was another big chance wasted. Let's see it again on the replay. Carried the ball well. Just overhit the pass somewhat. Now then. Here come Huddersfield again with I-team. Oh, he shaped us them too well. Here's Ward. Into Kaiser Campbell, the substitute. Turned nicely there. And Adrian makes a very good save. And gets the ball back. And Adrian, oh, he's lost it. And Campbell is going to score for Huddersfield Town. Well, would you believe it? What was Adrian doing? Well, Huddersfield have just had a gift of a goal here. Adrian tried to play sweeper keeper inside his own 6-yard box. That's suicidal football. And all that good work he did prior has been wiped out. Just look at this. All he had to do was put his foot through it, and Alex Ferguson will be apoplectic with rage. Huddersfield in front. Balotelli. Laxout. Good running by Laxout. He's got two in the middle. One of them's Joe Lolly. Just too high. And here's O'Brien. Ward. And Ward, a good ball. Here's Campbell. This could settle it. It's Campbell. And over the top. Well, Fraser Campbell had a chance there to make it two. Past Joe Worrell, but the shot was just out too much on it. And Huddersfield's match, just for sure. They've certainly been the better team in this second half, despite the error from Adrian, which has led to the goal being scored against him. Here's Lowe. Lowe's cross. Well defended. Well, we'll get a second bite of the cherry. And Gomez has headed over. And that could really be the last chance now for Nottingham Forest. Well, I had two goals at this. Got the second one absolutely spot on. And Gomez got underneath it. 30 seconds left of what's been a frustrating night for Alex Ferguson and his Nottingham Forest side, and it's Huddersfield to take the spoils as the final whistle is sounded. Boos ring around the City ground, but Huddersfield were the better side. And Campbell's goal has settled the issue. And Corberan's side take the spoils by a 1-0. A setback for Fergie and his troops. The other results are as follows: Swansea 2, Barnsley 0, Coventry 2, Luton 0, Fulham 4, Preston North End 2, Millwall 2, Reading 2, and Hull 2, Blackpool 2. That's a devastating result there for Nottingham Forest, but we weren't up for it tonight, and Ferguson let them know on a dressing room hairdryer at full time. Let's look at the other results. Blackburn Peterborough 0-0, Bournemouth 1, Birmingham 0, Sheffield United strengthened their grip on top spot with a 1-0 win over Derby, Stoke 4, West Brom 0, Bristol City 0, Cardiff 0, Middlesbrough 2, Queen's Park Rangers 0 as the final outcome. And we've got to go to Middlesbrough in one of the next games as well. Let's look at the table. So Bournemouth have drawn level with us on 45 and Fulham, not far behind us now. Starting to get a little bit hair and scare him now at the top of that table, with Sheffield United now 11 points clear. Peterborough, Blackpool and Barnsley at the bottom 3. But yeah, I think it's starting just to tighten up a little bit, which is not going to help as we go to QPR next up. And this will be another tough test for sure at Loftus Road, or as they call it, the Kyron Prince Stadium. But yeah, as Laxalt was the subject of a transfer bid, but he was accepted. We're going to sell Ziganako as well, so he's going to move on the 18th. In fact, he's now moved now. But we are looking like a little bit of quality alongside Balotelli up front. But now we've got to take this now into the QPR game. Let's hope we can get some points as we show you brief highlights from Loftus Road. It didn't come to life until the last 20 minutes. Here's as Drager went down the right hand side, crossed back, and Gomez headed Nottingham Forest into the lead. And at this stage it looked as if it was business as usual for Alex Ferguson's men. Let's have a look at the goal again on the replay. A typical Forest goal this, as they built up down this right hand side. Drager, turning provider here, gets to the byline, and Gomez with a smashing header to put Forest in a very good position at that stage into the lead at Loftus Road. I was watching The Spectator along with Trevor Sports as his Trevor Vision Centre is not far away from the ground, so we were able to watch that as we see a great goal from Charlie Austin there to make it 1-1. And he really had, and QPR have actually been our nemesis, because they knocked us out here at this very ground in the FA Cup at the start of the season. So it was very disappointing really from Ferguson's point of view when I spoke to him after to concede a goal, even though it was a good goal here from Charlie Austin. But we gave QPR the freedom to walk into our half, and then we backed off, and Charlie Austin, who's a deadly finisher at this level, always has been for many years, and has certainly scored a lot of his career goals for QPR. Well, that was no exception. And then QPR then thought they'd won it, and they scored again into 2 minutes of 4 added. Austin involved yet again, ball played onto Ball, and then Ball unstoppable again, and it looked for all intents and purposes that QPR were going to snatch the day and all 3 points. And Ferguson said he did think we'd lose it. And just look at the time now, 1 minute of 4 remaining. 93 of the 94 minutes were played, and QPR had celebrated as if they'd won the Premier League title, or won the Championship title, or even won the World Cup. And at that time, Mark Wilmington's team had every right to feel entitled. They'd got 3 points here. This was a good effort, and good enough in other circumstances to win the match. But this is Nottingham Forest we're talking about. Stoppage time into stoppage time. Gomez turns provider. Joe Lowey with a crucial header, and Forest snatched a point which seemed so improbable at one stage. But Joe Lowey came up with the goods and snatched a point for Nottingham Forest. Gomez again, who scored the equaliser, turn provider, and Lowey with an unerring finish past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. So Forest, despite every effort from QPR to get 3 points, came away from Loftus Road with a well-deserved point. And that was probably the last kick of the game. Indeed it was. And Forest and Alex Ferguson said afterwards he felt relieved to get a draw. 2-2 it finished at Loftus Road. And that draw has kept us right in the hunt. Swansea though won against Huddersfield Town. Barnsley and Coventry drew 1-1. Luton 0, Fulham 3. So Fulham now leapfrog Forest, as you'll see on the table in a minute. Millwall winning at Deepdale against Preston North End, and Reading 1, Hull City 0. And let's have a look at the other scores from match day 22. In fact, we won't, but I can tell you that Sheffield United won again, and Fulham and Bournemouth now leapfroggers, and we're down to 4th. So that point, even though it was a precious point in the end, really hasn't helped our cause in terms of winning automatic promotion, which looks like the main target at the moment. So disappointment there for us, as we needed to really get back on our marks again. So we're now going to the next game against Middlesbrough, knowing that we needed 3 points from this one now, as we go to the Riverside Stadium. The full highlights of Middlesbrough against Forest. Well, here we are at the Riverside Stadium on a cold night by the River Tees and the Transporter Bridge. Nottingham Forest, having taken only 1 point from their last 2 games, really need a good performance today against the Middlesbrough side. Who can blow hot and cold, but they've got a good manager in Chris Wilder, who knows what it takes to get teams out of the Championship and into the Premier League, as he proved that one season at Sheffield United, and in fact keep them there. Few empty seats here around the Riverside Stadium, but Forest have definitely sold their allocation. Let's look at the 2 teams then, starting with Middlesbrough. Watch out for Aaron Connolly and Sparrow up front. And the back 5 includes Hall, McNair, Dirk Steele, Fry and Bowler. So Stankovic is the goalkeeper. Forest make no changes. Same 11 as in the previous game at QPR, although there is talk of Ollie McBurney coming in from Sheffield United. Laxalt. Good running by Laxalt. Oh, what a goal! Laxalt for Nottingham Forest, and no wonder Ferguson punches the air with absolute delight. All his own work, this Laxalt. He gets into the position and then shoots across goal, and it's a tremendous start for Nottingham Forest. In a game they really need to win to keep up the pressure with the likes of Bournemouth and Fulham, who are challenging them for the 2nd place. Oh, that's a marvellous goal. Notts Forest in front. 7 minutes gone. Laxalt the scorer. Pereira with the free kick towards Sporra. Howson. Stopped by Perez. Illegal, said the referee. Looked a bit harsh to me. Now you tell me where the foul was. I certainly can't. Definitely not a foul on Howson as far as I was concerned. Anyway, Sparrow with the 3 kick hit the wall. Sparrow strides again and straight down the throat of Adrian. There, well, Laxalt now. Balotelli. Oh, Balotelli's won it. Balotelli, 2-0. Simple, concise, and an unerring finish, and pouncing on a mistake by the Middlesbrough defence. Well, they thought they got it here. Fry lost it, and you don't give gifts to Balotelli, that is for sure. And Nottingham Forest, before tonight, under a bit of pressure, and they're showing that this one's going to be no sweat as far as they're concerned. Big mistake. Balotelli onto it like a flash, and 2-0. So away we go again. So the last 10 minutes of the first half, and a good time to score that for Nottingham Forest. Sparrow now for Middlesbrough. Oh, it's another good tackle to me, but the referee said 3 kick. That's the replay here. Wall going in there. And again, tell me where the foul was. So he gets the ball for me. So Sporra now with a free kick. Sporra! It's a brilliant goal. Middlesbrough back in business. It's 2-1. And the Riverside comes to life. Well, Forest will agree, Ferguson and Forest will feel aggrieved that that decision was given. You can't take away the quality of the free kick from Sporra. It was a very, very good free kick. And Middlesbrough are back in a game that they seem to be well out of. Here's Bola now in the second half. Well, nearly 5 minutes of it, in fact. Here's Johnny Howson. Sporra again. Good turn and a good save by Adrian. A good throw out too to Drager. And turn to Gomez. And he's done well. Gets to the byline. There's the... Oh, good header. Good save. Balotelli going in on the rebound. And it's hooked away to safety. Shot comes in. Brilliant save. And Adrian needed to make that save. Here's Perez. Quarter of an hour left. Good game of football here at the Riverside. Still Perez. All the way. Takes a deflection, I think, off Danny Welbeck and wide. It's turning out to be an end-to-end game of football now, where Forest were seemingly in command. Deflection of Welbeck could have gone anywhere. Here's Joe Lally. On poor Danny Welbeck, Balotelli in the middle. Here's Joe Lally. Oh, he's gone through the keeper and in. And that could settle the issue. Joe Lally. He's not scored many goals this season, but he's scored some important ones, and this one is no exception. All his own work. He had two to pull it back to. Went alone. Goalkeeper will feel annoyed that the ball went in at the near. Here it is from behind the goal. Didn't look possible to score from that angle, but the goalkeeper helped him a bit. Tavernier. Here's Matt Crooks. Oh, he's got away here. Matt Crooks for Middlesbrough. Sporra. Sporra will score. And now we've got a grandstand finish. Sporra gets his second, and Middlesbrough back in it at 3-2. Well, what a topsy-turvy game this is turning out to be. And again, poor Forest defending. Gomez. Last minute now. Gomez's cross. Oh, and that looked like a pass back there, but referee allowing it to go on. Just into that one added minute. Here's Crooks. Last chance now for Middlesbrough. Can Sporra get a hat-trick? Oh, he's gone crashing down. Free kick. And this will be the last play of the match. Morrow did send him crashing down. That was a more clear-cut free kick than some of the others they got. Now then, can Sporra come up with one last moment of magic? And he chipped it in there to Sammy Amiobi, which I found very strange. Hall. And in the end it comes to nothing, and Forest should get it out, and they do. They've won it just about by 3-2. But my word, didn't Middlesbrough make them fight for it. Good game of football, but Forest back to winning ways. They needed to after a defeat and a draw, and they've gone to the Riverside and have won, but Middlesbrough made it hairy. It's finished Middlesbrough 2, Nottingham Forest 3. Yes, and good result there. Swansea were held against QPR. Coventry 0, Huddersfield 2. Fulham now stay above us. They won 3-1 against Barnsley. Millwall 0, Luton 4, Hull 1, Preston North End 1. And let's have a look at the other scores then. But a good return to winning ways for Fergie's men. They needed it because you need to keep the pressure on. Reading winning at Blackburn. Bournemouth winning against Blackpool, so both Fulham and Bournemouth stay above us. Sheffield United look like they're going to be running away with the chart, or at the moment, the way things are, with a 1-0 win over Peterborough. Stoke 3, Birmingham 1, Bristol City 4, Derby County 1, and Cardiff and West Brom sharing the spoils in a 1-1 draw. So this is what it means to the table. Look at that. We're definitely playing catch up. Peterborough, Blackpool, and Barnsley, the bottom 3. It's looking grim as far as automatic promotion is concerned. Never mind the actual championship itself. Next match is away at Swansea. We're going to show you brief highlights of that in a second or two. This is the signing negotiation. Now, I did say before the start, during the commentary in the Middlesbrough game, there were talks for Ollie McBurney, and those talks were about to come to fruition, as you'll see in just a second or two. Here we go. We're wearing for Ryan Schofield, but as a backup goalkeeper to Adrian, but that wasn't to come to fruition. But Ollie McBurney's signing was. It means that we used up our salary somewhat, and Ollie McBurney was going to go in. I think we're going to put Ollie McBurney in for the Swansea game as well for that one. So let's go and take a brief look at this Swansea game. Just got minimal highlights. We're into the second half here as this corner comes in, and there's the header, and it was Yates, I think, with the goal. Yes, Ryan Yates. Doesn't get many for Nottingham Forest, the midfield player. They got a vital one there for Ferguson's men in the snow. It was a very cold afternoon at Swansea and very snowy as well. This is why we're not showing you much highlights of the game. And that was in more than enough in what was a really poor quality game, really. But Forest doing the job. What potential winners need to do. So that result keeps Nottingham Forest us in a hunt. Creepy are winning at Coventry. Fulham keeping up the pressure with a 1-0 win over Huddersfield. Millwall 3, Barnsley 1. Millwall, maybe an outside chance of a playoff place, who knows. Hull 2, Luton 2. And Blackburn Rovers losing the Lancashire Derby 1-0 against Preston. That's a real turn up for the book stuff, that. Bournemouth still winning 1-0. They're not letting up. Neither are Sheffield United 1-0 winners against bottom 3 Blackpool. Stoke and Peterborough share the spoils in a 2-2 draw. Birmingham winning at Bristol City 2-0. Derby winning at Cardiff 3-0. And Middlesbrough losing out 1-0 to West Bromwich Albion. So let's look at the table. I don't think the places will have changed that dramatically. I think we're still going to be 4th. Indeed we are. Still on the same points as Fulham, but annoyingly we've got a worse goal difference than them and 2 points worse off there. But look at Millwall. They've still got a chance, and Cardiff are in there as well. Middlesbrough still have an outside bet. But we then went to the next home match with Coventry City, knowing that we needed 3 crucial points. And as our chairman having a go at Ferguson, I know you understand this, but our pockets ain't bottomless. Ferguson's a genius, but not a bigger genius as everyone thinks he is. But I don't think Ferguson will be in the market for any other players now. Come the end of the season. So Ollie McBurney now, there was an opportunity for Cruz Abdul to sign Balotelli, but he's our best striker and we need his goals. And there was a deal from Atlas for 7 points, just over 7 million for Joe Welly, but we need him. He's our sort of Davy Fairclough super sub sort of person. Now Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and there's Ollie McBurney. Good signing. You know what you'll get with Ollie McBurney. He's a very good player, and I think he'll settle into the side. And there's rumours that he might start the game against Coventry in the next game that you're going to see now here on this very, very extended episode. We're going to bring you full highlights of this one now from the City Ground as we take on another Midland side in Coventry City. Well, here we are at the City Ground for the penultimate game of the episode. as Coventry City turn up, knowing that they can upset the charge that Forest are on at the moment. 2 wins from their last 2 games after losing here in the last home game and then drawing against QPR. And Forest have been a little bit powder puff in attack recently, so with that in mind they've brought a new signing in. Ollie McBurney replaces Danny Welbeck. Well, McBurney will play number 11. Also back in the side is Harry Arter. For Coventry City and Mark Robbins, who are struggling at the wrong end of the table, while they've got Martin Wagon up front. Watch out for Shipley, Eccles and Amer, and it's a 5-man back 5 and could cause problems. Drager out for Forest. Crowd really getting behind their team. Drager with a cross and off the bar, and McBurney heads wide. Drager with a first class cross here. McBurney also hit the bar here on the initial effort, and 3 minutes into his City Ground debut could have registered his first Forest goal. Gomez. Again having the freedom of the City Ground here. Balotelli wanting the ball in the middle. Balotelli gets it. Oh, what a goal! Was Rabona goal's goal. That is the cheekiest he'll ever score. It's a smashing goal from Balotelli. And on his day, that's what the Mercurial Italian is capable of. That's surely going to be one of the goals of the season. Let's have a look at this again. Gomez again. Allowed the freedom of the City Ground on the right hand side. The cross was brilliant, and what about that for a Mabona? And this is why Mario Balotelli is such a class act. Look at that, that is just unbelievable. Forest in front and in brilliant style. Super Mario does it again. Here's Walker. Stopped by Perez. Here's Gomez. Half an hour almost played. Cheeky Ravona goal from Balotelli, the situation between the two sides. And that's the cross. Oof, near me. Oh, Coventry all over the place in defence. McBurney will score number 2. And does it superbly. Well, here it is again. There's the ball laid in. Defenders at 6s and 7s. The ball came in off Balotelli. The goalkeeper Tyler made a good save. And it came invitingly for Ollie McBurney, who didn't make any mistakes at all. Look at that. Comes off Balotelli. That was almost the second goal fortuitously for the Mercurial Italian. But McBurney made no mistake. And Nottingham Forest go 2 goals into the clear. Now Coventry are in the task already. Well, they know how difficult it's going to be now. Arter. Balotelli. McBurney again. The expectancy rises as the shot comes just narrowly wide in the end. Once again, good play from Nottingham Forest. And then looking back to their fearful best with McBurney now in the team. 5 minutes into the second half. Lax out. And that good ball in there. Balotelli can't add the third one. And here's a replay again. Lax out doing remarkably well. Good cross. And Balotelli just stabbing it wide of the post. Matterson. Towards Waghorn. Waghorn through here. Big chance this for Coventry. Waghorn! Now it's the best chance that Coventry have fashioned. Shot off very well, but wide of the target. Backs out. And a good effort and a good save. Perez. And here's the replay again of the incident. Backs out, getting away here. We saw it down, there's the shot. And the goalkeeper did well falling backwards, Tyler. Here's Max out. 5 minutes left to play. Here's McBurney, could get his second. Oh, he's hit the bar, would you believe it? Well, here it is again. Laxalt playing it in, and it looked as if for all intents and purposes McBurney was going to make it 3, but he smashed it from 6 yards against the bar. Well, it doesn't matter now. Forest could have had more than the 2 they've had, but it need not matter. The final whistle has sounded anyway. So Forest get 3 more crucial points. Could have had more than the 2 goals conceivably, but 2 was more than enough in the end. And what a debut for Ollie McBurney as well. Could have had a hat-trick conceivably. And it'll be a game best remembered for a wonderful Wimbledon goal from Mario Balotelli. It's finished. Nottingham Forest 2, Coventry City. This is now the time where real things are starting to hot up now in terms of where we could be come the end of the season. We're 2 points behind Bournemouth. We're now 2 points in front of Fulham, who got beat, and who we face in the next game. Of course, before that we've got the last day of the transfer window, but I can't see any deals being done as far as that's concerned. But going back to that last game, what a goal that was from Balotelli. That's surely got to be up there for goal of the season. One of the most remarkable goals we've seen so far. So the transfer window passed without any great activity. There was no outgoings on the window day, and there was certainly no incomings. We spent most of the wage budget on Ollie McBurney, but now all focus turns to Craven Cottage and to a big game really against Fulham, which we dare not lose, and we have to win just to keep the pressure on Bournemouth. So let's get over for highlights of Fulham against Forest, a big game for all sorts of reasons. Well, here we are at Craven Cottage for a chance now for Forest or Fulham to enhance their playoff and promotion chances. It is a bit of a showdown here by the Thames. Three sides of Craven Cottage, full to the rafters. There's still building work going on. Well, we're sat in the commentary box. We're sat in a commentary box on a building site where they're building a new Riverside stand here at Fulham. Forest will be worried about that at the moment. They know 3 points could really put the pressure on the likes of Bournemouth and teams like that. With Sheffield United running away things at the top of the table, it's really all about second place in a lot of ways. This is the Fulham side. Watch out for Alex Mitrovic, Tangara up front as well, Knockout and Kearney, terrific operators in this division. Will play in midfield. Forest laying the same lineup as they demolished Coventry City by 2-0. 6 players carrying yellow cards, which must be a concern to Ferguson, but the form of McBurney is a good positive. Road to Forest, well with it. Like so. Draw you back now for Fulham. Oh, he's hit it against like so. That's not what you want to be doing. Here's Balotelli. Can you measure up across? Gomez might have a go. Gomez! A smashing goal for Nottingham Forest. 18 minutes almost gone. And it's Forest in the lead. Well, it was down to Adoy giving the ball away. Then Balotelli knocked the ball back. Very intelligently indeed. And Gomez shot past Gazaniga. And it's 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. That's an unerring finish. Now low. Well, I really haven't got into this in the opening 23 minutes. And there's the second one from McBurney. It's 2-0. And Fulham are all over the place. And McBurney claims his second in 2 games since joining from Sheffield United. It's a wonderful cross. And McBurney, unmarked, makes it 2. And here's Balotelli away from Alfie Morton. And what a save that is from Gazzaniga. Well, let's have a look at the replay. There's Balotelli. Here he is now. The replay now should be moving. There's the cross. It looks as if McBurney's got his second, but what a save that is from Gazzaniga. Pires now for Forest. 3 minutes into the second half. And Forest goals surely decide things here. Drager. Been waiting there enough for the cross. McBurney. Deflected. It's off the line. Balotelli's going to walk it in. And 3-0 Forest. And the points look as if they're heading north to Nottingham and to the City Ground. Once again, Fulham guilty of their own downfall. McBurney's cross deflected. They made O'Doy, not for the first time, making a dog's dinner of things. Attempting to clear off the line. And Mario Balotelli said thank you and good night, nurse. 3-0. Kearney. Now Worrell with a challenge foul though. Free kick. Kearney's going to take it. It's a bit harsh there against Ariata, I must say. It's going to be Seri in fact to take it. As Harry Wilson now comes on for Fulham. Seri off the bar and kicked away by Forest. Here's O'Doy. And well, I didn't think that was a foul there by Max Lowe, and well, O'Doy obviously kicking off there. You can't really do that. Well, just shoulder barged him. I didn't think even that was a free kick either. Poor from the referee, I have to say. Nevertheless, it's a free kick to Fulham. 12 minutes to play. Here comes the free kick. Congolo. Phil Congolo. Forest have got it, and here's Ariata. Balotelli starting to get his head through, and he's bisected the 2 defenders. It's just a foot race between him and Tim Ream. Here's Mario Balotelli. It's 4. And that settles the issue. Forest will get the points from the Cottage and take them back to the City Ground. The classic sucker punch. Lovely through ball, bisecting the 2 Fulham defenders, and Balotelli in a foot race against 2 of them was just too powerful and just too good. And now Forest stretch their lead to 4-0 and increasingly look great value for it. And if their promotion race is already on before that, it definitely is now. So Fulham a well beaten side. Discipline has been what's let Marco Silva's side down. They've got a free kick. And Forest win possession straight away with Lax out. And there goes the whistle. And Forest have sent a message out to all their promotion rebels that they're here for the long haul. 2 goals for Balotelli. McBurney getting one of the others. Gomez starting the scoring off, and what a result that is down by the River Thames. It's finished here remarkably. Fulham 0, Nottingham Forest 4 in an absolute landslide. 4-0 we won, Coventry 0, Swansea 1, Millwall 2, QPR 2, Hull Huddersfield 1-1, Bournemouth drew 2-0 with Luton, Blackburn beat Barnsley. In the other games we saw Sheffield United win against Preston, Stoke 0, Reading 4, Bristol City 1, Blackpool 0, amongst the others. So we are now into second place on goal difference from Bournemouth, which is a total turnaround. 4 goals, brilliant, fantastic performance from us today, and I'm absolutely, well, Ferguson will be pleased with that performance. Right, we're now going to be playing the next 12 games off the camera because of obviously time. Obviously haven't got much time, so we're going to play up to game number 43, which will be the Barnsley match. So we're playing 4 games from the end now. So we'll be simming all those games that we're looking at now, and we'll be simming up towards, or we'll be playing them off camera towards Nottingham Forest against Barnsley. So the 4th from final game. So next episode we'll be swinging you the climax with the last 4 games in one episode, culminating in the end against Middlesbrough at home in the last day. So that's what we've got coming up for you. I'm sorry that we've had to skip 12 games and play them off camera, but due to time constraints and my own personal time, I just can't put the thing to it. I hope you understand, and I hope you can understand that. So we'll be back with the next episode where we'll have the last 4 games of the running. I hope to see you then. From me, please don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. So we'll bring you the running next time. Until then, from me, JB, take care, and we'll see you very soon. Bye bye now. Bye.